everybody, how are you doing today? I am very well, thank you. Today I'm going to be starting my November journal. Now I know we are almost at the end of November, but I had not made a start on my November journal until probably the second week into November. So today I'm going to start it, and because I am using the MD insert of the Traveler's Notebook, it has, I believe, 64 pages. So I thought I'm going to have to do every single day in November, and I'm going to have to add some like little drawings or something just to fill out all of the pages. So it's going to be kind of like an old style Hobonichi where I would do every single day. So I'm starting with the 1st of November. And on this day, I was actually doing a really fun activity, teaching, and I was making t-shirts. So that was really cool. And I decided to do a skull to represent the Day of the Dead. I'm not going to say the Spanish way of saying it because I can't. I'm just going to butcher it, but you can see it there. I've written it underneath the t-shirt. But I made this really cool t-shirt. I loved it. It was like a stencil. And I just love the way it looks. It's like a ombre kind of pink and purple and like rose gold. I love it. I'm going to wear it to bed as well. And then I decided to do on the left side of the page the date in this really big font. Like I said, I'm going to have to fill in every single page of this journal in order to complete it all. So I'm definitely going to be doing some more larger drawings just to fill out all of the pages. So I've done the date in the same kind of style as well, and like match the colors. Very simple but fun first page. And then moving on to the second page. Also, just want to point out that I filmed this video. It probably took over 3 hours, but I did it over a few days, so you will notice I'm wearing different clothes. If you catch my sleeves on each video, you might notice that I'm wearing different clothes throughout the video, so it was filmed on different days. But anyway, this is the 2nd of November, and this is my brother's birthday, my big brother's birthday. And the photo that you can see was actually taken, I think it was it 9 years ago. I think it popped up on my Facebook, so I decided to put that photo in there even though it was taken 9 years ago. And I just added a little birthday hat for my brother, so happy birthday to my brother. We had a really nice time celebrating his birthday, and I used as well the wrapping paper as the background, and it was his wrapping paper from his present, so I definitely just stole some. I don't know if you noticed, but I stole some. And then I had a home day, which I just wanted to draw lots of little things that I did. So I just did some washing and some chores, and it was just nice, cozy home day. The radiator was on, so I put the clothes on the radiator, and the whole room just ended up smelling beautiful, like freshly washed clothes, which was nice. But that is kind of why I love doing an everyday journal, because life is life and sometimes it's boring and you don't do a lot. And I think that we need those days as well. I think with Instagram now and everyone puts their whole life online, it's so easy to feel bad about your own life when you're sitting at home doing the washing. But it's nice to know, that this is what everybody does. This is just like normal, and we all need those days where we just don't do much and feel relaxed and tired. Obviously I was a bit sleepy on this day, so I just wanted to illustrate. I don't know why I drew myself slightly sideways. I think that was an accident because the washing machine is always also a little bit slanted, so I think I was just holding my pen at a strange angle, but I kind of like it. It's got like a funky look to it. So yeah, that was that page, washing and cozy vibes. That outfit actually looks really cozy. I might put that on in a minute. And then so let's move on to day 3, the 3rd of November. And what did I do on this day? Okay, so I'm actually using a bag that I purchased some stationery items in, and on this day I went to the garden centre. I did some things in the day, and then we went to the garden centre, and it was so nice. It was so cozy. I loved my outfit. I went to Pinterest for inspiration, and I got this kind of coffee cozy looking outfit. and I loved it. There was loads of flowers as well. It was just beautiful. Not real flowers, they were like fake flowers. So that was what that was. And then again, kind of similar vibes. We had other things to do this day, or I had other things to do this day, but I took my lunch break and with my husband, and we went to the park and we sat and we had a nice coffee, and it was really, really nice. It was just what we needed, and I actually appreciate the autumn leaves so much more now after living in Japan, because their seasons are so distinctive. So now, like, when I see the autumn leaves, I'm like, I must go and take pictures in the autumn leaves because they won't last very long. And then I love doing these favorites every month. I used to have another YouTube channel, which some of you might remember, and I always did favorites videos, and I actually love it because sometimes I look back at the favorites that I had and it reminds me of that thing, and then I pick it back up again and use it again, for example. So I love that, and it's nice to know if I purchased anything new, I was given anything, or I did a certain task or something. It's nice to remember what month that was in. So now I'm just writing each one and what it is. And I think I also, I made a reel on my other Instagram about the things that I have been loving. So these are those things that were featured in that video. And that's always nice as well to have as a little memory. So now I'm using my watercolors to just go in and paint the basic colors, nothing super detailed. That's definitely not my style to do things super detailed. I like this kind of loose, fun illustration style. And I should probably mention the pen that I'm using because it is honestly my new favorite. It's called the Uniball I Fine, and it's waterproof and fade proof. Is there a size? I don't see a size, but it's like a ball like gel pen, which is waterproof, which I love because, as you can see, I'm using it with the watercolors and it's not bleeding at all, and it definitely has a different feel to the fine liners, and I dare say I even prefer it. So this might be my new favorite pen. So I might have to get another one of these, and I'm a bit sad that it's taken me this long to discover it. What I really like about it too is you can see the ink level on the side of the pen, and I have a feeling you might actually be able to replace the ink cartridge. There isn't a way to open it though. I'm trying to open it and it's not opening, so never mind. So the next page is definitely inspired by James Burke when he does his stream of consciousness. I just felt like I needed to get some things down on the paper. I had a little bit of sad news, which I won't be sharing because it's not my news, it's someone else's news, but sometimes when you don't have the words, for me personally, it just helps to draw out the feelings that I'm feeling, or even just like I've done here, just put large text and just acknowledge that the way you're feeling, because that is what journaling is about. It's not just about keeping your memories. For me personally, it's like an acknowledgement of the way that you're feeling, and just a good way to get it off your chest, you know, if you're feeling these ways. And it's just acknowledging it and knowing that it's there and it's okay to feel that way, and just put it here on this page, and I'll just remember that I felt like that on this day, and that's it. So I think journaling has so many different meanings for different people, and I definitely personally find this helpful if you're, you know, even just doodling. I know it's doodling random things like, look, a pumpkin. It's got nothing to do with the news itself, but like lots of these things on this page have nothing to do with the news itself, but it just feels good to just doodle and not think about what you're doing. Like put on a video or some music and just go with all your colors, and it just feels very freeing, and it almost feels like you are letting go of that feeling and just having it there. So I recommend doing that if you ever want to just get some of your feelings down. And then this page is the 8th. We're up to the 8th of November, and I got an air fryer. And there it is. It's a Ninja, so as you can see it says hey, and it's like, hey girl, hey. I just thought it'd be kind of cute to acknowledge my air fryer. They're great, aren't they? If you don't have one, they're great. I'm not advertising them, I'm not paid in any way to advertise them, but yeah, it's my new little addition to my family. I don't know about you as well, but anything that I have which is, I don't know, like any utensil or anything, it just becomes part of my life, and for me it has a personality. So I also have this grey pot which I love. It's like an cast iron pot, and I use it for everything cooking, and we called it Gandalf the Grey because it's grey. It's like a faded grey. Like it goes from light grey to dark grey, kind of like how his coat does. It looks like light and then goes to dirty, where it's like dirty at the bottom. So me and my husband called it Gandalf, and we love it. We love Gandalf. Like, we'll get Gandalf out. So yeah, so now I have a air fryer, but I don't have a name for it. So if you have any name suggestions for my air fryer, let me know, because that would actually put a huge smile on my face. I'd love to hear your name suggestions. So I went to visit my friend who lives in Glasgow. I'm just covering up her face here just in case she doesn't want to be on camera. But yes, I went to Glasgow to see her, and I had the most amazing time. I think I went for 3 days, 3 or 4 days. But it was lovely, and my friend who knows me incredibly well, I think I mentioned this on the last video. Yes, I did, because I did a haul video. So from that haul video, I am sticking in all the bits and bobs that I picked up from my trip, and the little stationery stores that I visited, and the little cakes that I had, and all this kind of thing. So I just wanted to stick them all in here. And I think at this point I was a little bit tired. I think I'd done quite a bit of journaling, and I just didn't want to draw anymore. So I was just kind of like, I'll just stick all these in, and I quite like the way it looks. It looks pretty good and kind of messy, how I like my kind of style of journaling. I don't think I have a style of journaling, actually. I just do anything and everything. So I think this is my third outfit change here. I'm wearing another fluffy jumper. I like to roll my sleeves up, actually, but sometimes I do forget, and you end up seeing what I'm wearing that day. So a little interesting fact there. Not interesting at all. So this is from the store Cass Art. So there was this beautifully illustrated postcard which I picked up, so I wanted to put that in. And just lots of little bits and bobs from some leaflets. There's a picture there of Glasgow University, which is a beautiful building. I definitely recommend going in and having a look around if you are in Glasgow. It looks like Harry Potter. It looks like Hogwarts. It's beautiful. I don't know if they did any filming there. I know they do film there. I know they're using it for filming, or they were using it for filming at some point this year. So I know it is used for filming some things. So this is just a food and drink page. I decided to just do, instead of doing what we did each day, I thought I would just add all those bits of leaflets in, and then I would do an overall food and drink. Again, this is a little bit wonky, so I think I'm holding my pen at a strange angle. I'm going to pretend I did it on purpose. So there we go. And I'm just drawing meals that I had or other people had as well, and just writing them all down. And then I decided to draw the entrance as like a one-line contour from the Glasgow University, which I think looks pretty cool. And then I just wrote a little bit about it, and I actually left this page with no colour on, so I'm not sure why I did that, but there we go. So I'm just going to flip you through and slowly talk about each day so you can see in a little bit more detail. I am actually using the cinematic camera here, and so let me know if you like that, because I think it looks really nice. But yeah, so I'm just going through each day. I think things look a little different once they've dried. Like when I initially paint them, they look quite dark, and then they tend to lighten up as they dry. Really like that page. I like to add little squiggles and things around. You'll see I've drawn the odd coffee cup or the odd little squiggle. I think that definitely helps create your style of journaling, is definitely adding these little things, little squiggles every now and then. It kind of ties in with the rest of the book. I actually love that page as well, this doodle page. I love that. This is one I didn't do on video, but I have done it on my Instagram, so you can go and have a look at that, where I test out those paints. And then hey go hey ninja. And then here we are in Glasgow. Love that page as well. And then the delicious cake croissant that I had, that was bigger than my head. Lovely, love that memory. And another collage page. But yes, that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next week as always with a brand new video. Take care everybody. Bye.